Archangel Michael says, chosen ones. God revealed who your future spouse is. Are you ready? This will shock you to the core, even you will not believe it. My beloved, stop right where you are and listen. I have orchestrated this very moment. You did not find this by accident. I called you here. This is a divine appointment I wrote into your timeline before you even drew your first breath. My spirit is drawing you into a revelation that will not only answer the deepest questions of your heart, but it will activate a supernatural shift in your entire life. You are standing at the threshold of something holy, something I have been preparing in secret, and now I am ready to reveal it in the light. My anointed one, I am speaking directly to you now. Behold, I am doing a new thing, now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? The same power that breathed galaxies into existence is aligning your steps in this very moment. This is not just about romance, this is about recognition. This is about your soul meeting its purpose, your destiny colliding with another destiny I have been carefully shaping. Before I manifest the promise, I always prepare the vessel. That is why your spirit feels this stirring, this pull, this divine anticipation that you cannot explain to anyone around you. I have positioned you for this moment, not by your effort, but by my grace alone. As you hear these words, something deep within you is awakening. Stay alert, my chosen one. I am revealing what has been hidden, and the unveiling begins right now in this sacred moment we share together. My child, this is not just about love as the world defines it. This is divine orchestration at its finest, that longing you feel in your heart, that ache you cannot name. It is not emptiness. I am rearranging the storylines of two lives that I destined to collide before the foundation of the world. That quiet restlessness you experience late at night, it is not anxiety or fear. It is my divine anticipation moving through you. I am working behind the curtain right now, aligning hearts and perfecting timing so that when this connection appears before your eyes, it will not just touch your emotions. It will shift eternity itself. Every delay you have experienced, every rejection that broke your heart, every silent season that made you question if I heard your prayers, it was not punishment, it was preparation. The silence was not my absence, it was my strategy. I was refining you like gold in the fire, stripping away distractions and illusions so you could recognize real love when it finally arrives at your door. What you perceived as delay was actually divine construction. I was strengthening your foundation so the blessing would not crush you when I released it into your hands. This next covenant I am bringing into your life will be born of clarity, not chaos when they appear. You will recognize peace, not pressure. You will feel something inside you finally exhale after holding your breath for years. This is how I align two hearts without striving, without manipulation, without fear controlling the narrative. The person I am preparing for you is not just coming to love you, they are coming to mirror the work I have already completed in you. Their scars will match your healing. Their strength will match your calling. Their prayers will echo yours in ways that will leave you breathless. My chosen one, my timing is absolutely flawless. If this message found you today, it is because your heart has reached readiness. The shift you are feeling inside is not random. It is divine acceleration. What I am releasing now is not just love, it is legacy. When two people refined by fire meet under my assignment, their union becomes a movement that transforms generations. They do not complete each other because you are already complete in me. They confirm each other. Together, they birth destiny that impacts nations. You thought you were running late or too broken to be used by me, but I say to you now, no, you are right on time. Every closed door was my divine redirection protecting you from what would have destroyed you. Every unanswered prayer was me whispering, not yet. My child, I am still preparing the promise. I am still perfecting every detail. When you meet them, it will not be butterflies and confusion, it will be peace. It will feel like coming home after years wandering in exile, searching for something you could not name, but listen carefully. This is not only about who is coming into your life, this is about who you are becoming in this season. The transformation happening within you right now is proof that the promise is near. I had to teach you stewardship before releasing partnership. I had to awaken the builder in you before sending someone who could build with you. What is happening inside you now is not random change. It is evidence that I am aligning every part of you for what is coming, my anointed one. You are not preparing for heartbreak, you are preparing for holy union. This love will not drain you of life. It will develop you into everything I created you to be. It will bring you closer to me, not distract you from my presence. You will not lose yourself in this relationship. You will discover the version of yourself I always saw when I formed you in your mother's womb. That is why the atmosphere around your life feels heavier lately. You are expanding spiritually to hold what I am sending. The pressure you feel is not punishment, it is proximity. When I draw near, the air changes. The temperature shifts, so breathe deeply, my chosen one. Stay in alignment with my spirit. Do not chase after shadows, position yourself in my presence. I deliver to order, not to chaos. Keep your heart open and your faith anchored, because even now I am whispering your name to the one I have prepared, and their spirit is already responding to my voice. What you could not force in years of striving will unfold in a single divine moment. You are not waiting in vain, you are waiting with purpose, and I promise you, this is just the beginning of what I have planned for your life. Now that I have stirred your heart, it is time for you to see this through the lens of destiny, not mere desire. What I am doing in your life is not ordinary matchmaking that the world engages in, this is divine architecture. Before your future spouse ever steps into view, I am preparing both of you simultaneously to carry something far greater than affection. I am preparing you to carry assignment together. This connection is not coming to entertain your emotions or fill a void created by loneliness. It is coming to activate the mission I placed inside you before time began. The delay has been your protection, my child. Every person who walked away, every promise that shattered, it was not rejection of your worth. It was my preservation of what is sacred. I would not let unqualified hands hold what I was still making holy in you. You were being hidden like a priceless seed protected in my hands, waiting for the right soil, the right season, the right atmosphere to flourish. My anointed one, you did not lose what was meant for you. I simply refuse to let counterfeits sabotage your calling and derail the plans I have for your life. I walked with you through that hidden season when you thought I had forgotten your name. When I stripped away everything familiar, you thought it was punishment, but it was purification. I was not breaking you. I was detoxing your heart from imitation love, from toxic patterns, from cycles that would have destroyed you. You cannot discern authenticity until you have been separated from what is false. That is what this wilderness has been about. Not loneliness. Holiness, the one I am preparing for you, is being refined too. They are walking through their own fire right now. They have faced loss, betrayal, and seasons of silence just like you, but they did not grow bitter through the process. They grew better. Their faith has been tested in ways only I know. Without even knowing your name yet, they are sensing the same shift you feel. I am aligning your journeys with divine precision that only I can orchestrate. What is happening now in your life is supernatural. The world may call it coincidence, but I call it covenant. Those sudden nudges you feel to pray deeper, to declutter your space, to shift your habits and routines, they are not random impulses, they are prophetic indicators that the promise is near. Whenever I prepare to release something monumental into someone's life, the natural realm begins to tremble in anticipation of what is coming, and I need you to understand. This is bigger than romance. This is about inheritance. I am not just pairing hearts for emotional comfort. I am pairing purposes to advance my kingdom on earth. When this person arrives in your life, it will not feel like fantasy or a fairy tale. It will feel like fulfillment of promises I whispered to you in the night seasons. You will sense peace where you once felt pressure. You will sense clarity where there was confusion. Their presence will not distract you from your calling, it will sharpen it. It will bring it into focus. You will know them by their fruit. This connection will bring order, not chaos. It will call you higher, not pull you lower into compromise. It will awaken discipline in you, not dependency or codependency. You will not have to convince them of your worth because I have already revealed it to them in their own prayer time. They will not run from your depth, they will match it. They will not be intimidated by the anointing on your life, they will celebrate it. My anointed one, I am declaring over you right now, this is not another cycle of almosts and maybes. This covenant was conceived in my mind before time began. The same spirit that designed your destiny is now orchestrating a meeting that cannot be missed by either of you. One that will feel both brand new and deeply familiar at the same time, like meeting someone you have known for lifetimes, so stay faithful in this season. Do not grow weary in the waiting. Keep tending the garden of your own life because the promise is already on its way to you. I have not forgotten your name. It is being spoken in rooms your feet have not entered yet. Conversations are happening in the spiritual realm about you right now, and when it happens, you will know it with every fiber of your being. Not because it will be loud or dramatic, but because it will be undeniably divine. Something sacred is in motion right now as you listen to these words. The air around your life is thick with promise. What is coming next will not just change your relationship status. It will shift your entire story. This is not just a new chapter you are entering. This is a new realm entirely. I am unveiling what has been hidden in my secret place, and my spirit is saying to you clearly, now you will understand why the waiting was long and the pruning so deep. Every delay, every disappointment, every door that slammed shut in your face, it was all for this moment. I was protecting the promise until the vessel was ready. I was guarding what I was preparing to give you. The enemy tried to convince you that you missed your window, that your season had passed, that you were too old or too damaged or too complicated. But I am here to tell you that lie stops today. You are not behind schedule. You are exactly where I need you to be. The seasons of solitude were not wasted time. They were invested time. I was cultivating in you the capacity to steward covenant love without losing yourself in the process. I know the loneliness cut deep. I know the nights when you cried out to me asking why everyone else seemed to find love easily while you remained alone. I heard every prayer, caught every tear in my bottle. But understand this, what I am bringing to you required preparation that surface-level connections do not need. I was not withholding from you. I was preparing both you and them for a union that would carry weight in the spiritual realm. This connection I am bringing will not just impact your personal life. It will create a ripple effect through your bloodline, your community, your sphere of influence. That is why the enemy fought so hard to distract you, discourage you, make you settle for less. He saw what I was building and he was terrified, but his time is up. The door he tried to keep closed, I am opening, and no demon in hell can shut what I have ordained, my child. I need you to hear this with spiritual ears. The way you recognize divine alignment is through peace, not through chaos or pressure or manipulation. My presence brings rest. When this person enters your life, there will be a settling in your spirit, the anxious striving will cease, the questions will quiet. You will simply know because my peace will guard your heart and confirm the connection. Watch for these signs. They will pray like you pray. They will value what you value. They will challenge you to grow but not try to change who I created you to be. Their words will carry life, not death. Their presence will inspire you to become more, not settle for less. You will feel safer being vulnerable with them than you have felt with anyone in your past. That is how you will know this is from me. But I also need to warn you, my beloved, counterfeits always surface before the covenant manifests. Distractions will appear that look like destiny but lack my peace. Familiar faces from your past may resurface carrying old energy and old patterns. Opportunities will present themselves that seem promising on the surface but leave you feeling unsettled in your spirit. This is the enemy's final attempt to pull you out of position right before I release what I promised. Stand firm. Confusion is often the last test before clarity breaks through like the dawn. I have been teaching you discernment for this very season, that still small voice you have learned to recognize. Trust it now more than ever. When something feels off, it is off. When peace is absent, I am not in it. Do not override my spirit for the sake of not being alone. Do not settle for almost when I have prepared exactly what your soul needs. I remember when you almost compromised when impatience whispered, maybe this is good enough, maybe I am asking too much, but I kept teaching you that my peace is not passive. It is prophetic. When something is truly from me, it carries supernatural rest, not resistance. Each time you chose my peace over panic, I moved your timeline forward. That is the same choice before you now. Your obedience is the bridge between my promises and their manifestation in your life. When my spirit says wait, trust that instruction. When you feel led to pray instead of react, follow that leading. When that still small voice says prepare, release, or pause, obey immediately. What I am sending requires precision. I am not sending someone to complete you because you are already complete in me. I am sending someone to complement the calling I placed inside you before the foundation of the world. When they arrive, it will not come with confusion or mixed signals. It will feel like divine recognition, the timing, the peace, the flow. Everything will bear my fingerprint. You will see it in how your purposes overlap seamlessly, how your prayers echo each other, how your hearts rest in each other's presence. You will not feel pressure to perform or pretend. You will feel permission to breathe, to be fully known and fully loved. This connection will not just touch your emotions, it will shift your entire environment. Together you will carry an atmosphere of growth and favor wherever you go. Ideas will flow. Creativity will multiply. Opportunities will open with supernatural ease because divine alignment produces divine acceleration. That is why I have been guarding you so carefully. Not just your heart, but your harvest, not just your emotions, but your assignment. What I am bringing is holy. It will require faith when you cannot see the full picture. It will require humility to admit you do not have all the answers. It will require surrender, releasing your own plans to embrace mine, but you do not need to figure it all out. You just need to stay available to my spirit. The same God who revealed the promise will reveal the path forward one step at a time. You will not miss this. my timing is flawless. I am never early, never late, always precisely on time, so remain expectant. Keep building your purpose. Keep feeding your faith. Keep guarding your peace like the treasure it is. I am putting the final touches on what I have been building in the invisible realm, and soon what you prayed for in secret will manifest in public view for everyone to see my faithfulness. The wait of this season was not wasted. It was worship. Every tear was an offering. Every lonely night was intimacy with me. And now that worship is becoming fulfillment. The angels have gone before you to prepare the way, the promise is in motion. The alignment is happening in realms you cannot see. You are closer than you have ever been to the divine unveiling you were created for. This is the moment I have been preparing you for. When what was promised begins to take shape before your very eyes, the silence that felt endless was not emptiness. It was incubation. I have been forming something sacred in secret, hidden away from the eyes of the enemy, protected under the shadow of my wings. And now the unveiling begins. You can feel it, that calm before breakthrough. That stillness is not your imagination running wild. It is my presence pausing to watch as prophecy becomes reality. You have waited faithfully. You have prayed through pain that would have destroyed lesser vessels. You have trusted me without physical proof. And now I am saying to you clearly, it is time. Time for what was hidden to be revealed. Time for what was delayed to be delivered, time for what was promised to manifest. Everything that ended prematurely, every relationship that did not work out despite your efforts, it was my way of clearing space for what is arriving now. What I am bringing is fully formed, divinely aligned, perfectly timed. This next connection, this divine partnership, will not just change your life. It will confirm my fingerprints on your entire journey. Every closed door will suddenly make sense. Every delay will be understood as divine strategy. Every no will be revealed as my protection. You will recognize this covenant because it will not rush you. It will not demand from you. It will not confuse your spirit. It will rest. You will not have to chase it or question if it is real. You will simply know deep in your spirit because it will feel like my peace walking through the door and sitting down across from you. Their presence will remind you of my faithfulness, more powerfully than 1,000 sermons ever could. The counterfeits taught you discernment. The disappointments taught you endurance, the delays taught you trust. Every season, even the painful ones, were preparation. I was building you for longevity, not for fleeting emotion. That is why this blessing took time. It was never meant to be temporary. When this union manifests, it will not just bless your emotions for a moment, it will multiply your purpose for a lifetime. Together, you will carry a shared anointing that heals broken hearts, uplifts the discouraged, and restores hope to those who have given up. You will find yourselves finishing each other's prayers before they are spoken. You will dream the same dreams on the same nights. You will carry the same fire for kingdom purpose. This is not attraction based on physical appearance alone. This is alignment orchestrated by my hand. I am pairing purpose with purpose so that generations can be transformed through your covenant. I know this final stretch feels heavy on your shoulders. Warfare always intensifies right before I release major promises. Distractions increase because the enemy knows I am near. He can sense the shift in the atmosphere. He can feel his time running out. Stand firm. My chosen one. Guard your focus with everything in you, keep your praise loud, it is your protection, it is your weapon. What I am releasing carries generational weight, and I will not let it fall into unready hands. Remember this truth. Divine fulfillment does not arrive through chaos, it settles in peace. Keep your home in order. Keep your heart in purity. Keep your spirit in stillness. Do not let impatience tempt you into settling for almost when I have prepared exactly. My peace is still your compass. The same stillness that sustained you through the waiting will guide you perfectly in the receiving. You have reached the birthing moment where faith becomes sight. Soon you will look back on this entire journey and realize that every closed door, every lonely night, every unanswered question was absolutely necessary for this unveiling. I was not withholding good things from you. I was preparing you for the best things. Now breathe deeply. Step forward with confidence. The door before you will open easily because your spirit carries the key I have given you. What is coming is not random or coincidental. It is restoration of wasted years. It is recognition of your faithfulness. It is reward for your obedience when no one was watching. Walk into this next season with confidence and purity. You are not stepping into chance. You are stepping into prophecy that I spoke over your life before you were born. I kept my promise. Now go and live in the fullness of everything I prepared for you. As this message comes to a close, I want you to breathe deeply and let my presence fill every space around you. This is not just the end of a video you stumbled upon. This is the continuation of a divine unfolding that began in my heart for you. You are not waiting for me to move. I am already in motion. The transfer has begun in the spiritual realm. The atmosphere around your life is shifting, aligning, rearranging to receive what I promised you long ago. You are standing in your Kairos moment right now. Your appointed time, the moment where my divine timing and your divine readiness finally meet. I have heard every prayer you whispered in the darkness. I have seen every tear you cried when you thought no one was watching. I have witnessed your surrender when you finally stopped trying to make things happen in your own strength, and now I am calling you ready. What you have been carrying in faith is about to manifest in physical form. Every seed you sowed in tears will now produce a harvest of overwhelming joy. The silence you endured was my workshop where I was crafting something perfect. The stretching was my signature of trust written across your life. You have passed through fire and emerged refined like pure gold, and now the fragrance of your obedience is rising to my throne like the sweetest incense. So walk forward with unshakable peace. Speak blessings over your home, over your future, over the one I am preparing for you even in this moment. The divine connection, the provision, the breakthrough, it is already finding you. You do not have to search or strive. You just have to stay in alignment with my spirit. Keep your heart pure. Keep your mind focused. Keep your spirit sensitive to my leading. Until we meet again, my chosen one. Sensitive to my voice, and remember this truth that I am sealing over your life right now. The promise is not coming someday in the distant future. The promise is already here. The door is opening, the season is shifting. What I spoke is manifesting, and you, my beloved, are ready. You are worthy. You are chosen. Walk forward, knowing that I am with you. I am for you, and I will never leave you. Everything I promised I will perform. This is my word to you today.